up guys, Sam from Mediocre Builds. We got Ian here behind the camera, and today we're just gonna be reassembling the engine. I got head gaskets, cleaned up the block, we had the heads machined, pretty much have all the parts for the engine to go together, so that's what we're gonna be doing today.
Welcome back to Mediocre Builds.
If you're new here, this is our C5 Corvette you are building into a full-blown track car. The first step of this process is to get the car running, so today we're going to be putting the engine back together and getting the car started.
About 5 hours later.
5 hours later.
We got those on.
It's just playing in the oil.
No, I'm not. Just trying to cover this little thing and okay, I'm playing with it.
This guy's been waiting to dump some diesel all day.
Do we actually do this though?
Oh, dang it. This is crazy.
You're so crazy.
You're crazy.
Bethany! Oh my gosh, you're so crazy. You're pouring diesel into your engine? Oh my god.
This is a gas engine, dude.
Yeah, wait a second. We're supposed to put gas in the crank. I don't think I would suggest dumping diesel in your engine, but we're testing.
You've done a lot of things on this car that you're like, I would never do this.
I would never do this.
I didn't say I would never do this. I just wouldn't recommend doing it.
We're trusting you to build this. Oh my gosh.
Here we got our ARB head studs. Yeah, baby. We also got the head sticker. Should we sticker the lift a little? Adds like a couple extra lifting power.
This can lift a couple more pounds after some stickers. Is that how it works? This guy's a professional. Don't try this at home, guys.
Shibuya. You're not supposed to use brake cleaner and aluminum.
I was just telling Sam, I've never seen the Corvette run, and he's had it since November, December?
December, yeah. End of December.
End of December.
End of December, though. It's a difference.
He bought it. It was running when he bought it.
Yeah.
Now it's clearly not running.
Really good at taking cars that are running and making them not that.
But we're close. A little build breakdown for you guys on the Corvette right now. Pretty disassembled right now, but it should be up and running. What are we saying, dude? End of the month? Maybe?
Because of parts we're waiting on, I'm not gonna say end of the month. Sometime in April, yeah.
It's probably gonna be running in this video, actually. So hopefully this video goes up in April, because that means it was done in April. Clearly the engine and transmission are not here. I don't see them anyways.
Well, don't know where they are. They were there when I bought it, I swear.
Where'd they go, dude? You can see Sam cut the wiring harness here, which we'll have some footage of that. We got these connectors, which is gonna be super nice though.
Super, super freaking nice, because not if, when we pull the engine and transmission again, because this is gonna be a race car. We're gonna do it again. You gotta disconnect everything on the harness, and then you have to just drop the motor, and there's not enough clearance, and everything just gets caught on this firewall when you're dropping it. Because I like to drop it out the bottom. Obviously, the motor's out, hood's still on. It came out the bottom, not the top. In the future, instead of having to disconnect every single plug from the engine and the transmission and everything, we just disconnect like the ABS sensors and stuff that's down there connected somewhere, like the cats, all that stuff. Obviously, we'll have cats.
We're legal.
Yeah.
If you're the government, we're legal, okay?
Obviously. So in the future, it'll just be about 4 or 5 quick connects. Pop them off, super quick disconnects. We're adding quick disconnects to the brake lines as well because they're a little bit of a pain.
Moving on, we're going inside. First sneak peek of the inside, dude. Oh! Don't tell Sam, but I'm gonna be the first one to race this thing.
What?
Whoa!
What are you doing in there?
Don't worry about it, bro. And that brings us back to the engine.
Alright guys, so we got the heads on, they're all bolted up, they're torqued, we got our springs in. Next step is pretty much just kind of keep going with the heads. We gotta put in the push rods, the rocker arms. We gotta rebuild the rocker arm. Once we kind of get those finished up, we'll just keep putting stuff on, like start putting the intake on, like the valley covers, and eventually once we get it all put together, we'll be mounting it up to the transmission and putting it back in.
That's what I'm talking about, dude. Nice.
Yeah, buddy. Today, guys, we got these new exhaust headers. I ordered an X pipe, but not here yet. Ooh.
Oh,
Not the multi-layer steel. There's the multi-layer steel gaskets.
that's what I'm talking about.
Opa!
Oh, baby.
Yeah, buddy. Look at that.
Sheesh.
Nice little 4-to-1.
Woohoo.
So basically, it goes like this. Exit.
Imagine it.
No wait. Front exit. Goes like this.
There we go, dude.
That's it. That'll look good. The X pipe, well, I highly doubt it'll be in this video. It's on back order. We'll just make it work until those come. We got the headers. That's the important part because I didn't want to have to do this after the engine was back in. Super duper legal, totally legal. There's going to be cats, obviously. It's illegal to not run cats on the road. So we'll be fabbing up cats into these.
Allegedly.
Obviously. We don't participate in law breaking. That's this is mediocre builds, not law breaking builds. No.
Okay, guys, we're over at Sam's now. We're gonna finish putting the Corvette together. Hopefully get a first start this weekend. Sam's just finishing it up right now. What do we got, dude?
Supercharger?
What?
Supercharger? How does this? The bolts go this way.
Do you guys know what brand of supercharger this is?
I'm becoming one.
Okay, stop. Holy crap, you are right on it.
Did it just go in? Yeah. Oh, yeah. Do that again. Get out of here. She asked if I'm a bad boy. I use swivel chrome extensions on my impact. You tell me.
We just mounted up the engine to the trans. Now we're adding everything else.
Supercharger? We are also replacing the motor mounts and the trans mount with some polyurethane bushings. These just were sitting in the trunk of the car. And when I bought it, the owner was like, yeah, I don't really know what those are for. And I was like, I know what those are. I was like, yeah, we're gonna use those. It's gonna make it feel crazy. I mean, it's gonna make it not fun to daily drive, but I have a this is a weekend car, so I'll deal with it. Polyurethane bushings.
Yeah, look at the difference. That's insane.
Yeah, way smaller, and I'm gonna feel everything from this. When it comes to just like performance, it's a good thing to feel that.
Race car.
Yeah, race car. But after all, that's what we're doing.
Also,
It's
just
gonna be a process, but we're building a race car.
quick check-in though. Like, look how freaking close we're getting right now.
Yes, we are.
We're cleaning this up. We're gonna throw all this together. I mean, dude, yeah.
Yeah, we are. We're getting so close. I can taste it.
Taste it. I'm stoked.
This is going to be tricky because the factory motor mounts have pins that lock into place so you don't get it wrong. These don't.
Subframe going on.
Gonna be super heavy. Super duper heavy.
I'm super strong.
Switch sides here.
Nice. Oh.
The back's looking a little sketchy back there. Okay, I got this side lined up.
Oh, we're going in, yeah. Yeah. We're in.
A little more. Just check.
The other tire go. He rolled all the way.
Dude, I can't believe it. I mean, look at where we're at. It's been
pretty wild,
so
dude.
long.
This is all assembled now, bro.
It's all assembled. I cannot believe how far. Dude, it feels like we've made so much progress tonight. Just because every other day has just been a couple hours after work, and it's just been like problem after problem. And like today, it's just been going like quickly, and we have more time. So
Yeah. No, it feels super sick seeing this all come together. Even the tires, even though we were just kind of mounting them up to get that on
Yeah.
easier. Like that visual.
having you here has definitely helped
It's sick.
speed it up too. Now we will replace the rear, the transmission mount, polyurethane transmission mount, and yeah, these don't have a lot of play, so it's gonna feel hard. Right now it's just a pretty light cam in there. It'll still probably feel a little choppy just because of how stiff these are gonna be, which will just make it a little more fun, I think. But yeah, let's get it done. Let's see what happens when we drop this thing, put the weight. Obviously, there's nothing keeping the wheels from just flopping out because the upper control arms aren't bolted up. Okay, we can unbolt this and yeah, get to that rear trans bolt.
Engine's gonna be free for the first time in months.
I'm excited. I'm getting so excited. This is really coming together, and I'm woo, getting stoked.
Let's go, baby.
And then I don't. I might.
It's gonna be off lifts for the first time in months.
Oh my gosh, dude, this is so cool.
Drop it down. Dude, that looks so good.
Dude, that's sick. Oh my gosh. Oh,
Oh, holy cow, dude.
here is the factory transmission mount, and here is our polyurethane transmission mount. Like, I can flex it a little. It's probably hard to see on camera, but I can flex it a little with my hands. This is not even gonna really flex from the engine and transmission. These are solid.
Something like that.
Barrel this time. Okay, alright guys. So what we got going on right now, we got the engine and the transmission bolted together. We got them on these wheel dollies to help us roll it around, get it positioned. I really wish I bought those a long time ago. Holy crap, they're so nice to do this with. Our buddy pal Evan, he's out in Texas, so you won't see him for a little bit, but he's been telling me to get them for a while, and I waited till like 2 days after he left. You're welcome, Evan. So yeah, we're dropping the body onto basically the subframe. I mean, like, it bolts together with the engine and transmission, and then they just sit on, like, the engine has its own subframe and the transmission has its own subframe, and we are just trying to get it all lined up, bolted up, and ready. All these bolt harness connectors, we got all of them done except for one. I messed it up. If you see here, that's supposed to, when I push that in, that's supposed to lock in place like it's doing now. and it wasn't the other day. Oh crap.
Okay, buddy.
Cut the cameras, cut the cameras!
Was it working the whole time and you just put it in wrong? Be honest.
Possible. Well, who knows? Maybe I'll get to finish that tonight. It wasn't the pin wasn't locked into place, I swear. I want to get this started. So, we're working on that.
Let's go! Let's go!
I think we are to the point where we are actually getting it. I mean, we got it pretty much lined up with the bolts that are in the body, and we're gonna try and get those bolts right in the bolt holes. The holes for the bolts.
Get those holes in the bolts. All right, dude, I'm ready.
Me too.
Oh, what was that?
Okay, we're started in those holes.
Yeah, back looks good.
I think that is the last time I'm gonna fit underneath the car, so I just had to do one good final under check, and I think we're just gonna drop it the rest of the way now, because
Freaking drop it, dude.
I ain't fitting another time. I was like
was
to
tight,
my
dude.
chest, yeah. It tastes like freedom. It tastes like freedom. I don't want to say too much that I'll regret if it goes. It's not going bad. It's gonna go good. Everything's gonna be fine.
Yeah. Yeah.
But it tastes like freedom. That's a bald eagle.
That's some bald eagles right here. Center right up.
We're good.
We're chill. Oh.
Don't mess with me, man.
No. I think it's not on their lift anymore.
Oh, you're right. No way. Dude. No way. It's been since December since this thing was on its own wheels. No way. Holy crap. That is so exciting.
It's off the lift,
No way. Oh, yeah.
Oh my gosh.
Oh,
That feels good.
It feels way good. Let's see. We started this late December. It's April 3rd right now. So
4.5 months? Like 4 months.
Yeah,
Less
four-
than 4
4
months.
months.
3.5, 4.
3.5 months
Dang.
since this thing has looked like this. Had the engine and transmission inside of it.
Which, it's only been 2 videos, so I feel like it doesn't feel like it was that long if you're watching, but like,
Yeah.
it was a long time.
If you're an OG and you watched our first video,
Yeah, watch our first video. Come on.
Yeah. We were getting our groove. Our first video was actually, I think, dropping the engine, because I had already pulled out the transmission before then.
First video was pulling the engine, yeah.
Yeah.
Welcome back to the garage. That's starting tonight, hopefully.
It's 8:10. If we can get it ready before 9 o'clock, I think I'm gonna send it.
Woo! Okay. Let's freaking send it.
I think we're just gonna try and get that wiring finished up and put some oil in it. Oh, I should probably put the oil filter on.
Right now we're draining the fluid that was in there. We poured some like diesel and oil crap in there. Which, yeah, I guess you saw it earlier in the video, but...
Moral of the story, probably shouldn't use Scotch-Brite to clean your heads unless you're planning to have your block cleaned.
Last wire.
Last wire going in. Ching!
Oh!
Yeah, buddy!
Yeah, buddy! 9:09 right now. I don't know if we're gonna make the 9:30 cutoff in the neighborhood. Don't want to make too much noise.
Yeah, I've already had neighbors complain.
Drain bolt's going back in.
Oh, dude, I was wearing this Harbor Freight sweatshirt the other day, and I went to Harbor Freight. Like, I walked past someone, and he's just like, "Excuse me, where are your guys' open-end wrenches?" And I like stopped for a second because I was like, "There's no one else in this aisle with us." And so I was like, what? And I look back at him, he's looking right at me, and I was like,
I don't work here, dude.
what? And then I realized I was wearing the Harbor Freight sweatshirt, and I looked at when I was looking at the other employees later, they were wearing the exact same thing, and I was like, oh, but I was just like, oh, and then I was like, I've been there enough that I knew where they were, so I was like, yeah, they're just right over there, man. I was like, I don't actually work here, though. I just bought this at the
paycheck,
DI.
dude.
Yeah, this is so funny.
That's funny. No!
You should
Okay.
edit in one of those, like right when I was doing the explosion, just and the Corvette explodes.
Okay, explosion. 3, 2, 1. Goes in. I don't know, everything's just like leading up to see. I mean, if wiring's right.
Yeah. Yeah, wiring should be right. I don't think anything should be wrong.
We got power, dude.
Got a security code on. Hopefully that doesn't mess with anything.
Whoa! You ready?
Oh, I'm ready.
We have literally no idea if this is gonna work or not.
Is the battery charged?
Battery's charged. We have power.
Okay.
Now it won't crank.
Why does it sound like it doesn't want to start at all?
It's just leaking.
It's not pressurized.
You gotta turn the key so the pump turns on.
Just turn ignition on, but not crank. There's fuel, but it's not building fuel pressure.
Forgot one ground back here.
I'm hoping, I think there's a chance that it's the ground to the fuel pump, potentially. I totally forgot about it. I don't know for sure, but
Wait, we'll see.
we'll find out here pretty soon.
Pretty quickly. Okay, we got that
Got
ground.
that ground hooked up. We're gonna try again.
Switch it over. Oh yeah. 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 Oh, we're leaking fuel, but we for sure had pressure though. Okay, we got pressure, so that was the problem. I don't think we showed that in the video at all, but Sam made some homemade fuel lines for this as well, because the other ones were kinked pretty bad.
Super bad.
And
Yes.
so, just the connection.
Totally leaking out of it. The new fuel line is
Looks
not
good.
leaking, but I had to like splice into the existing. It was kinked, and I couldn't find a whole new fuel line. And I also couldn't find like a tool to make the fittings, because the fittings are like built into the hose and it locks in. I didn't have a tool to make those, and I couldn't find a whole new fuel line, so I just had to like splice in, and it's leaking out of the existing side, and my guess is it's because I was scraping.
Yeah.
There was like a coating on the fuel lines, and I was scraping it off to try and make it so it would clamp onto the metal. Once we get this fixed, it should start up though.
Yeah, I think this is the last.
So
Last
this
catch.
is a pretty big inconvenience because I don't know how to fix it. But I mean, yeah, it's totally dry on the new line. It's
Yeah,
not
it's just
leaking
that-
out of the new side.
Yeah.
It's just
It's that
leaking
connection.
right out of there.
Leaky.
Oh boy. All right. This is definitely the culprit. Oh shoot, yeah. Is that even tightened on? It's spinning. There's no way. Did I forget to tighten them?
If that's the problem though,
That's a good problem.
that's a good problem. That means it's not
Fantastic
worse.
problem. Please, please, please let me have a good problem. Please.
Okay, maybe.
Let's give it another little crank for good measures.
Let's drop it to the
Bing
floor.
bong, bing bong. Okay, we think we figured it out. I think there's a. If they were spinning, wasn't tight enough. I don't know how I don't know. That they should have been tight. I remember cranking those things down, but I guess I missed the. I guess I missed cranking onto the existing side.
Okay, try number 2. All right. C5 Corvette mediocre builds. Attempt
Will it start?
number 2. You look good in there, dude.
Thank you.
Woo! Chevy racing, baby. First start up, C5 Corvette. Let's see. Let's go, dude.
I didn't have throttle control,
Okay.
so I'm gonna have to figure that out.
Okay. It starts. We're gonna warm it up a little, let it idle.
Maybe after idling and the computer gets a little more used to that camshaft, we're gonna tune it, but let the computer maybe understand the camshaft a little more, and maybe it'll give me a little more throttle control.
Yeah. Let's go.
That's loud, bro. I don't know if you guys can tell how loud this is.
I'm not doing that.
Oh my god.
That's coffee.
That's pretty loud. That's just the headers. Cause I'm pretty sure when you put that wrap on, like you have to do some heat cycles and it smokes a little bit.
Oh.
I think.
Alright guys, so that's a wrap. We got the car started. In the next video we're gonna attempt to be getting this thing running, driving on the road and ripping around. So if you guys liked this content and you want to see more Corvette content or rally car content or motorcycle content, and when I say motorcycle I don't specify because we're pretty much we're doing a whole lot of everything. We do lots of different types of content. So if you like this kind of content, give us a subscribe if you want to, up to you. But yeah, we'll be doing more, so we'll see you around.
Yeah. Thanks for watching. See you guys.
Peace.